What's going on, everyone? My name is Alex from Greater Boston Crokinole, and today we're going to be watching the match between Michael Swope and Brian McGarry at the Brooklyn Crokinole Championship. Swope's going to take hammer for the first round. We're going to start with McGarry's shot. It's going to come just over the line. Swope's going to take it out, send it into the ditch. And McGarry's going to answer back with a shot that's going to end up deflecting his piece back to his own 5. Swope's going to send it out. Now McGarry's probably going to want to angle in here a little bit, or push his piece far enough over the left to stay hidden from Swope. And it looks like Swope's going to help him out a little bit there. Potentially. Now McGarry says, let's get this out of my way. I need to move over here. I'm going to take a big lean, and he's going to send his piece out. It's going to be a little bit difficult to go for, but Swope is still going to be able to answer, take it off. Which piece does he want to go for? It looks like he's going to go for the one on the left. Going to hit it out, going to send it back to his 5. And it's another difficult shot. Let's see if Swope can make it. And he does. He's going to be able to peel his piece out. Still has his in the 15. Gary's going to angle in. Nice shot there. Demote Swope's piece to a 10. Going to answer back with an open 20 though, putting them each at a 20. 2 shots left for each of them. How does he want to do this? Does he want to come from the outside, give it a little bit of tap and hide behind Swope's piece, or does he want to come across and send it through? It looks like he's going to try to send it through. And he does. And he's going to leave it in a good spot. Alright, 1 shot left for each of them. He's going to try to angle in for the 20. He's going to come up just shy. Swope doesn't need too much here, just needs... he's going to end up taking the round by 5. I was going to do some math there, but you don't want to listen to that. On to round 2. Swope's going to open us up with the 20. And McGarry's going to answer back with the 20 of his own. Swope's going to come up just shy of the 20. McGarry's going to send it out, move it over to the right a bit. Swope's piece is going to get deflected out of bounds, and McGarry's going to answer with a 20. Going to put him up 2-1. Swope's going to take a hard hit off of the post, which is not great. McGarry's going to capitalize on that, putting him up 3-1 on the 20 count. Swope is going to be able to get it on that second try. And McGarry says, you know what? I'm going to keep forcing you to come all the way across and take these difficult shots. And I don't think Swope's happy about that. So McGarry just shoots it out into the ditch. Doesn't want to give him anything to work with. He's got... I mean, he certainly got it. To his own detriment there. And then McGarry's going to get another 20. That ricochet off of the post here. Let's watch this. Bounces off the rail, comes back, hits it, and then promotes McGarry's piece into the 15. So now they're tied up, 2 points apiece. McGarry's going to start off with a 20. Swope's going to get a 20. Oh, you could tell McGarry wanted to reach in there for that piece. That's one of the worst feelings. You think you got the 20, you go to grab the piece, and then it just bounces out, and it's like, well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Both of them are going to have a piece on the board. It looks like Swope's piece is in the 5. It's a little bit hard to tell from this angle. Now he's got a piece in the 10 as well. Here's going to come across. Put his piece right up against one of the pegs. Can't tell exactly what he's looking for. Maybe for the angle here. Is he going to try to get the double? I think that's what he's looking for. Let's see. Not quite. Almost knocked Swope's piece in. But I think... Yep, Swope's just going to be able to take the free 20 there. Does McGarry want to try to bounce it in? He's going to send it out. Okay. Gives another backboard for Swope. Let's see what angle he wants to go on. He's going to send it out. He's just going to miss. Possible fall through a 20 here from McGarry. Let's see. Nods his head. Yep, that's what I want to do. Not quite, though. He's going to send it out. Swope does have hammer here, and he's up at 20, so he doesn't really need to angle in. It's alright, he's going to send a piece across. Now it's hard to tell. I believe McGarry's piece is in the 10. Swope's in the 5. A little hard to tell. They're both going to check here. Swope says, I don't need any points. I'm just going to send it off and take the round. So put Swope up 4-2. He's going to open it up with the 20. McGarry's going to answer back with a 20 of his own. He's going to miss the 20 holder, but that's okay. We all do that. Quick recovery there. Swope's going to slide in for a smooth 20. And McGarry's also going to hit another one. So we're at 2 20s apiece. A little stretch of the arm there. Can you get crokinole elbow? You know how there's tennis elbow? I wonder if there's crokinole elbow. He's going to take Swope's piece out there. Give him a little bit of a setup for a touch 20, potentially. Almost. Not quite. Another one of those shots where it's probably not what Swope wanted to do, but it worked out in his favor. McGarry's impressed by it, too. Bounces, ricochets, and ultimately works out for Swope there. Nice up the line. Trying to get his 20, bounces over the hole. Looking for the double here, perhaps? Touches both. Takes one of them out. Ooh, McGarry almost has another one. I think he was like, that stupid peg. almost ended up hurting him there. All right, Swope's got 2 pieces in the 15. McGarry's going to try to get a little tap here, and it's a nice shot. He does get it into the 20 hole, but unfortunately doesn't make contact with one of Swope's pieces. So he's got to send it into the gutter. And it seems like he wanted to leave that piece out there because it's hard for Swope to go for. So since Swope doesn't really need to do anything here, instead of giving something for McGarry to work with, he's just going to shoot his into the ditch. McGarry's going to go for that shot again on the outside, right up the line. Can he get a little tap in for the 20? He does. That's what he was looking for earlier. All right, another tied at 3 20s apiece. Swope's going to be able to send it through. Now, it's going to be a lot of stuff has to happen right here for McGarry to take it. Because even if he goes for another one of those tap 20s, that would still give Swope the win because of the pieces on the board. Looks like he may try to get a double knock, maybe get the 20 in there. He takes one of the pieces out, demotes a piece, but it's not going to be enough there. So Swope's going to take the round. Now there's that ricochet replay. That was something. All right. We got the score. Swope at 6, McGarry at 2. McGarry's going to open up with the 20. Swope's going to bounce over the hole. McGarry's going to send it out. Nice little leave there. You hear him say finally there. Sounds like that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to leave it over up against the post. It's a more difficult shot to work with. What does he want to do? Does he want to send it through? Does he want to tap it in? He is up at 20, and he has... Oh, he does not have hammer, actually. Swope has hammer. He's just going to send it through. Now Swope could try to send McGarry's piece out and roll left, maybe hit the peg. He does hit the peg. He's not going to be able to get it in for the 20, though. Okay. We got McGarry up with the 20. Swope might be able to angle in here. He does. Gets the 20, tie them up. Alright, a little tap here off of his own piece, maybe? Yep. Give him a tap it in, push his own piece across, puts him with 20 now. If Swope can just keep his piece hidden back there, it is going to be a tough shot for McGarry to go for. I think he might just try to angle in. He wants to try to get some points back on the board. Here's going to send it through. Possible follow through 20. Let's see. He's going to send it across, but not quite. Now, McGarry has him on the outside, which is probably what he wants. But with Swope having hammer, he could angle in, depending on how this works out. Another one of those ricochets off the peg where it's not what he planned to do, but it does work out for him. McGarry's going to hope to just stay on the outside here. Taps it. Now Swope's going to need an off 20 to tie the round. Let's see. Lining it up. He angles in. He hits the 20, but he's not going to be able to get the off. So he's going to lose the round by 5 points. Score is now 6-4 in Swope's favor. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. He just couldn't get that off. Swope will open up with the 20. McGarry will answer back with the 20 as well. So it's going to bounce over the hole. And McGarry is going to wipe his hands. You know, Crokinole can, after a few rounds, your hands start to get sweaty. I get it. He's going to knock Swope's piece out. He's going to keep himself on the outside. Swope's going to want to angle in here. It's going to hit the peg. So McGarry can just keep his piece on the outside. He does have hammer, so that is beneficial. He's nodding his head. Yep. Oh, he's smiling. He knows. I think he's listening to me. This already happened, but he's somehow listening to me. I don't know. I can't really tell if there's music playing in the background. He might just be jamming out to the music. What does he want to do here? I think he wants to just send Swope's piece across. Might be able to angle in for the 20 here as well. Gonna hit Swope's piece. You can tell by that side eye, that was not exactly what he wanted to do. But still not bad. Alright. Now what do we want to do? Maybe go for the 20. Or he could angle in for the 20. However, I think he's gonna probably want to go for the double. See if we can get the double. Takes out one. He's gonna knock one of Swope's pieces in, and that's not ideal. Swope's up 2 20s to McGarry's 1. Swope's gonna be able to get a follow through 20. That's not a great position for McGarry to be in now. He's down by 2 20s with 3 shots to go. Gonna come up a little bit short here. If Swope can send it out, he should be able to take the round. McGarry needs to follow through 20. He's not going to be able to get it. These shots are for funsies now. Swope going to get a 20. McGarry's going to come up short. Shake hands, sportsmanship. Good match. And Swope is ultimately going to take the game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.